So hi sir, we are from class Energy and Computing. We would like to present our research assignment about domain of electricity and trying to propose a solution for consumers to monitor their electricity consumption in the more flexible and smarter way by using smart plug. In our group, we have Tan Jung Seong, Najwa Nabila binti Azim Basir, Intan Nomardia binti Nur Azam, and Tong Chung Cheng. Next. I am Intan Nomardia binti Nur Azam, would like to present about problem statement and introduction. So nowadays, the use of technology has increased the quality of the human lifestyle tremendously. The Internet of Things has been adopted widely in many fields. IoT refers to the increasing number of connected devices, such as sensors that can communicate with each other and exchange data on low bandwidth network. This technology allows a tremendous amount of data to be collected, which is then analyzed and interpreted to provide meaningful insights for making a better decision. The socio-economic activities of our country depend very much on energy development. So for problem statement, we have electric appliances tend to consume more electricity as they age, which can lead to the decline of power efficiency and the increase of energy footprint. Next is defective appliances also consume more energy than they should because they do not operate properly. For instance, a faulty thermostat can cause some cold appliance to consume more electricity than usual. So next is the consumers are not aware that this appliance consume more electricity than they need and continue to pay the extra bill, which leads to unnecessary wastage of electricity and money. This will also indirectly result in an increase in environmental pollution as the generated electricity was not properly utilized. Generally, there are several ways to provide information on the use of electricity in our homes. One of them is by using a smart meter. These smart meters can provide information on electricity usage effectively, but it does not suggest ways on how to reduce electricity consumption. Moreover, installation in every residential areas take time as utility companies tend to implement smart meters in phases after several pilot testing. And lastly, it is clear that there is a difficulty for consumers to track the power consumption of their electric devices. This is the proof that the average carbon footprint for residential electricity consumption is 3.16 tons of carbon dioxide, and the defective freezers were found to consume 330 kilowatts hour a year more than they should. Next, I will pass to Najwa Nabila.
My name is Najwa Nabila binti Azmi Basir and I will present current solution to reduce carbon footprint. The first solution is smart meter. Smart meter is an electronic device which used to record electric usage that consumer use daily and transmit the information to electric provider, and they will monitor and complete the billing. Besides that, it will also show digital meter reading, transmit the data via network, and will read usage data automatically and send the reading to energy provider. The problem happen here is by using smart meter, it is not every house has a smart meter. Smart meter only show electric consumption data but does not suggest how to reduce the electricity. The second solution is when consumer realize their electricity higher but they don't know they don't know what is causing the problem, so they will hire the technician. Technician will do some trial and error to find the source of the problem. To solve the problem depend on the experience of the technician. So the problem is with this solution is when the technician does not have experience and their hidden cost. Next, the third one is a consumer try by themselves to reduce the usage by compare the total monthly electric consumption bill with previous bill. Problem will happen is the bill only reflect the total consumption. It does not tell the current or real-time power consumption. Besides that, it is difficult to find which appliance use more electricity. The last one is replace the old equipment with a new equipment. Problem is waste money because the old equipment still functioning well. Purchasing new equipment may not be more efficient to solve the problem because new equipment will become old. Next.
Hi sir, now I will present user interface design of Smart Plug. This is our mobile application of Smart Plug. This is green color because our device, our Smart Plug is able to protect environment, and we join the plug with the plant together to show a good relationship of our product with environment. Now let us take a look to our functions, our application function. First is the home page. Our application contains of 6 functions. The first function is plug on-off timer. The on-off timer is purposely for those people who often forget to close the electricity or to switch off the plug, and also for those people who will need to go up later. So this is to prevent the waste of electricity. Now let us look to the second function, which is record power usage. This function is for user to record a period about a device that will consume how much or how many kilowatt of electricity per hour. User can refer the line graph that will generate after the recording for a better understanding is that a device is broken or not. If the device is broken, then the electricity might consume higher than usual. So this is also sent to the next function, the third function. The third function is used for the same purpose, which is to determine whether a device will consume extra electricity or not. When user set the voltage equal to 100, if the device consume more than 100 voltage, then the application will stop the electricity flow and notice user that the device already broken and consume more than usual, consume the electricity more than usual. The fourth function is faulty wire, which is also the crash wire or broken wire. And here, if a normal electricity flow is 100 kilowatt per hour, if the current electricity flow is 50 to 80 kilowatt per hour, that means something wrong to the wire. So the application will record the time and date for user to refer to determine what happened at the time period. Now let us take a look at the fifth and sixth function. Our application contains machine learning technology. This technology is able to detect future events. We use it to predict the electricity bill of the current month. And here we can see the predicted bill of this month is 2 ringgit 30 cents to 3 ringgit 50 cents. For the next function is give suggestion on user behavior to save electricity. For example, if a user use the smart plug for water heater, the application will study the previous data and generate some suggestion to user, such as close the water heater after bathing or lower the water heater temperature when the weather is warm. Now I will pass to my friend Tang Junxiong to continue present.
So hi sir, I'm Tang. Here are some advantages of the proposed solution. The first one is being more flexible, affordable, and dynamic. So this is a picture of smart meter. As you can see, it's very big as compared to a smart plug, right? For a smart plug, you can directly plug it into any socket to use it and to track or monitor your consumption. Nowadays, people are talking about personalized experience. Like, why do we like Google Map and YouTube. It's because they are very personalized to each and every one of us, right? The YouTube feed is different from one user to the other, and how the content is being shown is based on their previous usage data. So we are trying to make our smart plug as personalized as possible by tailoring each suggestion to each household rather than giving general suggestion. The third one is scalable. So a user can easily turn a space into a smart space. A smart plug can be used by simply connecting it with an appliance to a power outlet. And through continuous update, the smart plug is able to improve over time. So say you have a living room, you have a traditional TV and lamp, you can easily turn them into a smart application by connecting them to a smart plug. And with that, you could even remotely control them. You can also integrate them with your home assistant, such as Google Home Mini, and use your voice to control it. As for reducing effort, user can simply switch off the appliance from their mobile app. And there's a timer feature, as mentioned by my friend. Next is real-time insight, which is very, very similar to what smart meter does. With a smart plug, not only can you see the whole consumption of the whole house, you can also see the consumption of each appliances and take necessary action as needed. With data analytics and machine learning, the application is able to forecast the monthly bill as well as adapts better to user needs. That's all. And for SWOT analysis, the strength is that our application provides a more personalized experience to the user. And the weaknesses is that it depends a lot on the mobile application that pairs with it. For the opportunity, since nowadays more and more people are aware of new technology, it could easily be adopted, and technology advances will eventually increase the capability of the product. As for threats, any competitors, the big brands out there, they can leverage their brand strength and try to imitate our products. Also, a smart plug has the risk of being cyber attacked. That's all from us. Thank you.